if I can get this set up correctly. There we go. All right, so I think I got everything set up this time. If this is your second time joining me for the day, thank you so much for your patience. She's working now. The tattoo gun is working. And if you weren't here earlier in the day, I completely forgot to get batteries. And yeah, that was dumb of me. But she's back, and by she, I mean me. And we can get our lovely, lovely rabbits tattooed and taken care of. I'm going to grab a Cyrex again. This poor girl has dealt with so much this day because she was my test bunny. But again, I'm so sorry, y'all, that earlier today was a bust. But I have the tattoo gun ready now, and I actually have batteries. So we are good to go. Everything is fine. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Oh, the fun on the homestead we have. But everything is fine now. I have everything taken care of. Make sure I actually get the left ear. That'd be my thing. Now I'm freaking out that nothing is going according to plan, and I'm going to tattoo the wrong ear. All right, we got tattoo ready to go. Just gotta run. Yeah, earlier I was like, oh, I'm ahead of the schedule. I feel good about it. And I completely and utterly forgot to put batteries in my tattoo gun. And I was like, oh no, whatever shall I do? And then I realized I didn't have batteries in the house. So I was on for like 12 very short minutes. But it's okay. Isn't that right, Cyrax? Everything is good and fine. And she had a little pea spot on her forehead earlier. That looks nice and clean. We look gorgeous today, Cyrax. I'm just losing my magic, y'all. Maybe it's just because I'm panicking. Maybe that's what this is. And I'm just like, oh my God, there's a show tomorrow and I'm freaking out. But I have my numbers here. Cyrax is DMS2. Hello, everyone. I'm not sure if y'all were on earlier when I completely botched everything. But I am here. I am back. Everything is fine and dandy like cotton candy. I have y'all leaning against. Maybe everything's not fine and dandy. I have y'all leaning against my freaking disinfectant for my tattoo gun. Let's switch this out. Let's switch y'all out for something that's sturdy, but also I'm not going to grab. Good evening, everybody. Hello. Welcome. I feel like I haven't had a live to talk to y'all in a hot minute, so I am so happy to see y'all. And like I said, we're tattooing some rabbits for show tomorrow. I'm going to a show even though I said it was my off season. Isn't that a very Madison thing to do? I'm telling you, I am a mess today. But Danny, my little knight in shining armor, he took me to go get batteries, and then he also took me to dinner. And then we also went to the Mexican market and got a whole bunch of like food because I told him, he was like, I'm gonna take you to Olive Garden. He's like, I'm craving Mexican food, and I'm like, oh, I'm not craving Mexican food. And we passed the Marcana. And I was like, I'll tell you what, if you get me those little coconut candies, I will go wherever you want to eat. I just want those little freaking coconut candies. So he got me some coconut candies, and we went to the Mexican restaurant right beside it. So I am very easy to bribe. All right, what is your tattoo number going to be? Your tattoo is DMS2. Are we dry? We're still not dry. Okay, I'm going to give her a minute. Cyrax is just the best. This is another reason why Cyrax is my daughter is taking her. Look how calm she is. Look at this little bunny. Look at her. She's like a tiny little burrito. So calm. So easygoing. Look at her. She's just so chill. And she's so tiny. So she is one of those rabbits to where my 5-year-old can just tote around and it won't be a problem. And I'm okay with it. Because I always try to find rabbits that are going to be like really chill with the 5-year-old. But basically, what I'm doing is I'm tattooing for show. And I just disinfected the area. I numbed the area. I'm going to write on it with my lovely Sharpie, my tattoo, to make sure it's nice and clean and neat. I have all of my entry numbers because I entered them last night, very late, and I still don't have tattoos done. So I'm like, okay, here's what they are going to be tattooed as. So this one is D, M, DM, S, DMS 2. So her tattoo number is going to be DMS2. It's going to be good to go. So, hello, welcome back, Dylan. Look, it's working. I got my batteries. I felt so horrible earlier. Yo, I was so excited to hop on a live, and gosh, I was so upset. I was embarrassed as hell, too. I was like, I have everything together. It's gonna be good. It's alive. Yes, it's alive. My tattoo pen. And the thing is this is the All Things Bunny tattoo pen. I love this thing. But sometimes I'm just like, why you no work? And it's all user error. It's all me. It's all Madison forgot to pick up batteries. But and the thing is I will take this to show tomorrow. And anyone who needs tattooing, I'll do the tattooing for them. It'll be $2 an ear. And if I have 30 people get their tattoos done, my entire show is paid for. So I always bring my tattoo stuff because you never know who's going to need it. Like someone is always missing a tattoo, and if need be, like it always just pays for my breakfast. But I am telling you, I was so embarrassed earlier because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do this thing. It's gonna be great. Yay. Not gonna be great. Madison completely and utterly forgot something important. But it's okay. Also, I absolutely adore this numbing spray I use. Keeps everybody nice and calm. Because the last thing, something I absolutely despise when tattooing is a wiggly bunny. So the calmer they are as I'm tattooing, the better. Especially with big, thick lines, because I try to make them nice and thick and easy to read for the judges. So the more the rabbit holds still, the better. And somebody on TikTok asked me, they're like, oh, how do you tattoo? Doesn't that hurt? That kind of thing. For anybody who's wondering, I have 5 tattoos. And I have tattooed my fingers with this pen so many times because I'm a klutz. And to be honest, this tattoo pen, the needle is so small, I wouldn't even say it hurts. It's annoying. That's all it is. It's very annoying. If you've ever sewn before, it's almost like pricking your finger. It doesn't really hurt, so to speak. It's just aggravating. But yeah. Welcome to the club, Cyrax. You're gonna be a little tattoo bunny. And my first one of the night, so you are either going to be my best tattoo or my worst tattoo. We had a twitch. Looks like the outside of the ear. But yeah, this is... And Dylan, I think you said something about clamps earlier. I don't like tattoo clamps. And in my experience with tattoo clamps, I've seen too many hematomas of people screwing them up, and I would be afraid of causing a hematoma. And I know with my tattoo pen, it takes longer, don't get me wrong, and sometimes they're not as neat, but I find that it works better for me than the clamps. So I don't know if that answers, I can't remember if it was a question or a comment from earlier, as to why I don't use clamps. I just don't like them. Now, I do know that some people use them and they love them and they work great for them, and that is fantastic. I'm so happy it works for them. Like, not sarcastically at all. I am a huge believer in using what works for you. I would if I could find a tattoo clamp that I liked that worked better, that'd be great because it'd be faster, but last time I was at the show, there was a little boy there. He needed his rabbit's ear tattooed. And I told him, I'm like, hey, do you want to do it? Like, I'll teach you how, and you can tattoo it. And he was so scared. He was a little 4-H kid. I told him next time I'm at that same show, that same fairgrounds, I told him, I will bring my tattoo kit and a cull, and you can practice on both of the ears. I'm not going to that fairground. I'm not going to, it's the Platte River. I will bring my tattoo kit. I will bring an extra rabbit, and that little boy can tattoo on both his ears to practice. All right, let's see how bad this turned out. And by bad, I'm hoping good. All right, nice thick. I use little paper towel rounds, so I cut these myself. Cotton rounds also work. I don't have cotton rounds right now because I'm poor, and I probably shouldn't have bought batteries, to be honest. All right, let's see how this turn out. Is she good? Is she bad? Does she need some work? Okay. Not too shabby. Let me get this all dried up and I'll show y'all how this one turned out. I am going to go over a couple spots just because I would rather go over the spots that are a little lacking than to, to have to re-tattoo in 2 or 3 months. All right, so let's show them Cyrax. Let's see if I can get a good angle for y'all. So, little Miss Cyrax. Oh, did I wake you up? I'm sorry. So, little Miss Cyrax. Here's her ear. I don't know how well that translates or not. But there it is, DMS2. Nice and clean. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. There's a couple of spots I just want to tag up just to make sure it's nice and clear because, you know, I try to be neat on these tattoos. I try to make sure it looks good and fresh and just all around a nice tattoo because I don't like touching things up later. But, all right. And my biggest problem is making sure I don't hit my needle at the bottom of... Nice. Thank you. I try. I try so hard. I had one... The last show I was at, I was tattooing for someone, and they're like, oh, that's good enough. I'm like, no, it's not good enough. I need to do better. They're like, no, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's a big deal to me. Like, and I wasn't trying to be, like, dramatic. I'm like, I just need your rabbit for another minute or so. I just need to clean up those lines. Because I hate being someone who tattoos and having sloppy tattoos. I'm like, just let me borrow your rabbit just for a minute so I can clean those up, please. I promise I'm not exaggerating. I'm just, let me fix it. Let's see. Because I don't want to be the person at show that's tattooing ears and somebody being like, oh my god, she's horrible. And I always warn, I'm like, hey, just so you know, I'm okay at tattoos. They're pretty clean, but I'm not perfect. I've seen some people, they have gorgeous tattoos. Oh my god. Like, I want to know how they got them so crisp. And they're not clamps. They're literally from tattoo pens. And it's like, yeah, those are amazing. I know, you got your ears a little tender. That's okay. There we go. Alright, Cyrax. One down. And in case y'all didn't know, this is my daughter's show bunny. This is who she's taking tomorrow. Oh, stop trying to hide in there. This is her. Look how tiny she is. She's a little petite thing. She is very small. She is barely junior weight. I've actually had her on double rations all week trying to get her to make sure she is there. So she's a sweet girl. She's also very calm. But this is the one that's replacing Strawberry as my daughter's show bun, just because I love Strawberry. He's great. He's not in standard right now. And the last time I took Strawberry to show, he got Sydney disqualified. So, can't really use them. But, such a good girl. Alright, let's go get Velma. We're starting with small bunnies, working our way up to larger. No. There you go. Alright, Velma. Let's go show you to the people. Now, Velma is my... Rex I'm showing. Mini Rex, rather. She's my little Mini Rex. This is the one I'm taking to show tomorrow. And she's my baby. She is Sadie's daughter. Um, I think I'm going to do really well with her tomorrow. I'm hopeful at least. She's just a very kind, sweet, gentle baby. She's larger than Cyrax by about half a pound. And she's a little more hard to handle. I do have to, I know, where did I put there? I do have to trim up some nails. So I'm going to hit her nails real quick. But she's a good little girl. So all the rabbits I'm taking tomorrow, they're all juniors. This is all their debut show because technically I was off season. So I was off season. I wasn't supposed to be showing tomorrow. And my friend was like, oh, bring a silver fox so you can so we can get legs. And I'm like, it's like, I have nothing. I have one silver fox I can show, maybe. And they're like, look, all you need is one so that one of us can get legs. With that being said, Kara's going to be there. And I love Kara. She is who I got Zeus and Nina off of. Hello, Blessed with Pets. How are you doing? But yeah, Kara's going to be there. None of us are going to win. None of us are going to win against Kara. She was basically, so if Kara is not the top silver fox breeder in the United States right now, she is within the top 5. She is stunning. Her rabbits are glorious. They're amazing. She's very knowledgeable. She's also the secretary of the show tomorrow. And when I say, yes, Cara Perez, that is who I got Zeus and Nina off of. She is, when I say she is so knowledgeable, she has some of the best looking stock I have ever seen. And I lose to her and it's okay. I'm okay with that. Like, Zeus, her best of variety that she took, her little Bluto, is Zeus's sister. Cara Perez is just, when I go to show and she is there, any chance I get to talk with her and pick her brain, I am happy with. She is so sweet. She is so amazing, so knowledgeable. I love her. She is great. So she's gonna be there tomorrow, and I have beaten her one time. And when I say beaten, it's not even a true beat. She got best of breed. I got best opposite, but she had Bucks in that lineup, and Wiley beat her. And I was like, no, 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 no. Her foxes are perfection. Holy crap. They are so, I have Zeus and Nina from her. And I covet those two. Those two are my pride and joy out of my barn, other than Strawberry. And what happened was she saw Wiley. And she looked at me and she goes, after the show, come talk to me. I was like, yes, ma'am, I will. I will come talk to you anytime. And she's like, hey, your first kind of messed up in your silver fox lines. I'm like, you are 100% correct, my first crap. And she goes, your type is great, though. And I'm like, she told me my type is great? Like, I was like simping hard. And she's like, your type is great. And I'm like, oh, thank you. She's like, talk to me. Let's get your fur fixed. So I was like, yes, please, ma'am. Like, whatever you need, I'm listening, open ears. I'm not gonna argue listening to you and like learning off of her. So every time she's at a show and I'm there, I'm just, so she's the secretary tomorrow. And then so she'll be there, Casey will be there, Kat will be there, and there's one other. Anyway, basically, Casey asked if I would come so that somebody could get legs. It's probably going to be Cara, and that's okay. Legs are good for anyone. Especially with, you'll see not Nina, you'll see Mercury here in a minute. I love Mercury. She's beautiful. I love her. She's a junior. So getting anything other than best of group, I'm not expecting. Just because she is a junior. And she's just not filled out completely. She's 6.5 pounds. So she's a large junior. But she's not. Oh, you want to say hi, Velma? You see Velma, girl. But yeah. Cara Perez. Glorious. Her animals are perfection. I don't know what kind of magic and witchcraft she casted on her animals, but they are so pretty to look at. So pretty to look at. And her growth rates. Oh my God, her growth rates too. I need to name this live simping over Kara. that's, that's that's what this entire live is gonna be. But yeah, so that's who I know who's gonna be there for Silverhawk. Because I talked to my Californian friends, I talked to my Angora friends. A lot of people aren't gonna be there. I think so. $50 for a Holland Lop kit pedigreed. Are they showable? Do they have good type? Do they have good lines? Yes, her chocolate foxes are gorgeous, and she has a nice, deep chocolate line. Like they're not like a problem I see in a lot of chocolate lines is they don't have that depth to them when it comes to color. Her chocolates are gorgeous. Um, so for a lot of you who maybe you guys are basically what we're doing is you know how people collect baseball cards, right? They collect baseball cards of certain players. That's basically what we're doing. We're talking about like the big players in the rabbit community. So a lot of times what you get are these people who they have been breeding rabbits for years. And not only have they been breeding rabbits for years, they are the standard. They bring something on the table, it is SOP. It is gorgeous. It is perfection. I'm talking when they place them, they have to split hairs. It is the smallest things that get top versus second. And the people we're talking about right now in chat, if you ever get to go to convention with them, they are just a sight to behold. They are glorious. But it's one of those things when somebody like that comes to show, if you can pick their brain. There was also we had oh, what is her name? I have her card somewhere. I had a Californian breeder I talked to, and she also does really well in nationals. I can't remember her name though. Very sweet lady. She had her Californian hoodie on last time. It is like seeing a celebrity because the thing is like you talk, especially if you're into a breed, right? You talk about these people, you see their rabbits, you see how they place, and a lot of times they are the most humble, kind-hearted people, and they'll talk your ear off. They're wonderful. So it is like seeing a celebrity, and you're just like awestruck at how wonderful their lines are. Like glorious, absolutely glorious. And the thing is I like talking to them just because if you talk to them long enough and if you get them chatting, they will share their secrets and they will talk to you about all of the things. And I sit there and I take it all in. I need to learn how to pose my Holland lops. I wish I could help you there, hun. I am horrible with lop types. I think Hollands are like an upright pose. I have like the more compact commercial types. Hollands are not my forte. And I don't think you're on TikTok. Otherwise, I'd send you over to MMC. Or either MMC or Breeze Bun Barn, something like that. They're more knowledgeable than I am on that. Compact and commercial, that's my thing. Um, Although I have a friend, they raise Velveteens, and so they have like the mandolin shaped bodies. Gorgeous rabbits. Like, have you ever seen the like not seen? But have y'all ever read like the Velveteen rabbit growing up? The one where like the kid gets sick and they have to like burn all the toys, and the little Velveteen rabbit comes to life because the little kid loved it so much. I love that story. I love that story growing up. It was one of those stories that I could read over and over again as a child. All right, there's my little trash pile. Here's my non-trash pile. All right, your ear should be good to go. Dry you out right here, and all right, second tattoo. Hopefully it's better than the last. If it's worse than the last, I would also not be surprised. Let's see here. But I'm hoping to get some vlogging done tomorrow. Like, I'll at least get like, unless okay, I'm gonna try to get some vlogging done tomorrow, unless it's like last show. Last show, I was a judge's helper, and they fed me, and I got absolutely no vlogging done. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna totally get vlogging done. And then they're like, oh, we need help. We'll feed you. And I'm like, free food? You got me. I'll definitely help. DMV 2. All right, this one is slightly different. 3 of the same, 1 different. So Cyrax was DMS2. Yep, I really want to meet Tiffany from Teal. Yes, I want to meet her too. Oh my gosh. I currently have foxes from Truman. Like, no, let me go back. I currently have foxes. Come back here, live chat. Top chat. Maybe that. My chat went away. Come back. There it is. I currently have foxes from Truman Lake, Grace Hollow, Stillwaters, and Collins. I'm getting a pair from Brittany Larson. Nice. I also agree. I really want to meet Tiffany. I feel like she's more of an introvert than a lot of other out of it people, but I feel like she's super sweet. I would love to meet her. So my lines are out of Kara and 777 right now. 777 aren't really big on a national level, but they're really big over in our state, over by Grand Junction. They're one of the very few silver fox breeders. They're a 4-H family. They are super sweet, super sweet. And their kids are always super helpful. Like, if I'm at a show and I need help getting my rabbits on the table because I'm chasing around 2 kids, their kids are so quick to jump up and be like, "We'll help you, we'll help you." But I have their silver foxes, and then they also breed Rexes. So I have a couple of their Rexes too. But their lines are really nice. I love their lines are nice and chunky. The only thing I don't like about their lines is they're a little over silvered, but that can be useful in some programs, just because sometimes when it comes to silvering, your silvering sucks. I know. I have a couple that their silvering sucks. But I have noticed with the Silver Fox community, and as someone who's been showing mini Rexes for the longest, Silver Fox people are always super nice. They're very fun to work with. They're very down to earth. And for the most part, they're not standoffish. Like, you have a lot of people that'll just sit and talk to you. Very kind people. They're some of the best rabbit people you can meet. And there's no nonsense most of the time. I can't say that for all breeds. But I absolutely love my Silver Fox people. It is a community, and I love that. A little more wiggly than Cyrax here, but that's okay. But I would love, I'm going to convention next year, and I have a bunch of Silver Fox people I want to meet. Like, it's hard. So I try to say I don't have a favorite breed, but Silver Fox, like, especially since I've been a person who's been breeding mini Rexes for a while, showing mini Rexes for a while, into mini Rexes for the longest, I honestly think Silver Foxes have easily taken over first place in my favorites. Like, if my husband was like, hey, we're moving to an area where you can only have a breeding trio, one breed only kind of moment, what would you take? I would without a doubt choose Silver Foxes. Now, with that being said, that's not a need, but it's like one of those things I think about at night. Like when I'm falling asleep, like, what would you do if the end of the world happened? Well, let me tell you. Kind of moment. I'd eat my chickens. I'd eat my quail. And I'd eat my rabbit. I know, Mama. Here, a little more wiggly than Cyrax was. That's so cute, baby. Alright, get this 2 done, and then we'll do a first look. I'm hoping. The outside of the ear, I'm telling you, she does not like that, which I don't blame her. Ooh, we definitely just got ink where it's not supposed to be. I need a actual, like, rabbit wrap and not a towel. I just saw somebody's thing. Let me see here what it say. What about your prized replica? I love Cookie. She's actually back here. I got to tattoo her tonight. I love Cookie. She is amazing. I am. Okay, so Cookie is good enough. Cookie is good enough, in my opinion, body type wise, to where I'm very hopeful to get at least best of group, being the best junior. And with her type and her size, maybe a best opposite. I never say best of breed with juniors though. A best opposite though, I could see. She is fantastic. I love her. Like I said, she's in the back right now, waiting to get tattooed. Cause like she needs tattooed. Elma is not liking this, which I don't blame her. This is not the most fun thing in the world. I've noticed though, with a lot of rabbits with the tattooing, it's not necessarily that it hurts. It's just a weird feeling against the ear. Alright, mamas, let's get that cleaned up so I can see what I'm missing. Ah. They're also sleeping in the house tonight, and I'm going to have their food bowls and water bowls in here, just so I can, like, grab them in the morning and go. Because we got to be up early, because the venue is 2.5 hours away. It starts at 8. I got to drop Danny off at work, because he works up that area, so we're going to grab him, or we're going to drop him off and then go, because the show is, like, not even 5 minutes from his work, up by Denver, so I'm hoping all's good. Alright, Blessed Pets, I'm going to read your message here in a second, I promise. I just saw a big message go through, so. Alright, Velma, we got to get that V and 2 fixed. What are you guys screaming about? I'm going to get you some water. I'll get you some water in a second. I have a bunch of baby quail right beside me. They're not happy because they're in that phase where I'm starting to turn the lamp off. Alright, Blessed Pets, let's see what you said here. I'm bringing up the live chat again so I can actually see. So I found the pedigree of the Holland Lopbuck I just got from an older lady that was getting rid of them from a breeder. It's only 11 minutes from the house, and it took me forever to find them. You redacted that last part, hun. I don't know necessarily what you're asking. Alright. Let's see here. I gotta finish up the V and the 2, and Velma should be good to go. There's just a couple of little spots. The M looks great. Okay, let's see here. I always put my thumb or my finger behind the ear. Ouch. Just so I can... I also just tattooed my thumb a little bit. I said ouch. It's not really like an ouch ouch, it's a oops ouch, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, unless you've tattooed your finger, it's a little hard to explain. It's like an oops. This is really to be like, ow, kind of moment. Where are we, Billy girl? There's the 2, so DMV2. Alright, this one's not as good as the first one. Hope you do good in the show. If not, hope you have lots of fun. Thank you so much. I'm going to have fun. There's definitely no question. I always have a blast. Even if I win nothing, right? I go to show and I lose. I'm like, yay, I went to show! Like, I know, maybe that's stupid, but all right, Miss Velma, I lifted you up a little too high there. I'm sorry. I'm not used to dealing with little 2-pound nuggets. It's crazy that the breeder's only 11 minutes away from the house, and I thought I was never going to get a breeder anywhere near me. I feel ya. Louisiana sucks sometimes. All right. So, here's Velma's. Ta-da! DMV2. Literally in the middle of nowhere. I didn't live in the middle of nowhere when I was in Louisiana, and it still felt like the middle of nowhere. All right. Next up, we have Miss Mercury. So we're going to have a double M's. Come here, chunky girl. So Mercury, to be honest, if Mercury doesn't place tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised. Mercury is a junior doe. Absolutely gorgeous. This is my second generation working on fur type. Compare that to Wiley. Look at that. Look at that junior fur, y'all. She's standing. She is standing. She's not flying back. My tattoo system is D&M. So D-M, the first letter of the rabbit's name, year they were born. So D&M Rabbitry. So it'd be, so for her, hers is DMM2. So D&M Rabbitry, Mercury, year 22. Look at her. Is this Junior not just gorgeous? And her fur, it has some nice grip to it. It's hard to explain if you don't have silver foxes. You don't want it to be overly soft, and as you come up, you kind of want some grip to it. I know I don't have any of your strawberries. I don't have any Boss. I don't have any oats. I'm just bothering you. But you're stunning. Absolutely stunning. But no, she's a sweet girl. But I'm not expecting her to place tomorrow. Just not. Basically, she is my off-season girl that I was hoping to keep to grow out to see how she does to add to the breeding program, maybe. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to add her to the breeding program. With that being said, she's only, what are you, 4 months old? So she's still a baby. She's 4 months old. So she's just barely showing age. And I was like, and when they were like, hey, can you come to show? I need to spray your ear while I'm talking. And they're like, hey, will you come to show? I'm like, yeah, but I don't have anything really showable, if that makes sense. Like, it's showable from a standpoint of it meets SOP and I'm not going to get DQ'd, but it's not, like, spectacular. I know. It's a scary thing. There we go, baby girl. Now you can sit and marinate in the... So, I don't have anything spectacular. And the thing is when I'm running my hand up her body, you can tell she's a junior. She has some nice muscling, but you can still feel there's a bit of boniness still there, like junior boniness. Like I can still kind of feel her hips, and she's a little less filled in than I want on the loin. What's up, mamas? I'm just tattooing bunnies. Cyrax is ready to go for tomorrow. Cyrax, or not cookies in there. Yeah, just because I was too lazy to not put her in there. Yeah, you can have Cookie in there if you want. Do you watch Slightly Redneck on YouTube? Yes. I watched Slightly Redneck. I didn't know he did Silver Foxes now. He's either had Meat Mutts or something else. I do enjoy his videos though. He has some really nice videos. But yeah. This is Mercury. Yeah, this is little mommy Silver Fox that she's showing tomorrow. She's a sweet girl, isn't she? Yep, so the little brown and white bunny is the one you're showing tomorrow. That's Cyrax. And then the other's mommy is showing tomorrow. Yep, you're just showing that one. No, mommy's showing Cookie, but you can be there if you want. Cookie's too big for you, baby. Can you pick up Mercury? Exactly. That's how big Cookie is. But Cyrax is small. She's only 2 pounds, so you can easily hold her because you need to put her in the cage. So if, that's why you have Cyrax and I have Velma. So if y'all don't know, if you're showing Junior, the adults can't put the rabbits in the cages. The kids have to. So the kids have to take it up to the judging station, put it in the cage, and then get judged. The adults cannot, or a child. Basically, an adult can't, but a child can. So I try to limit Sid to smaller rabbits because it's hilarious watching her tote around a 10-pound rabbit. It is so funny. It's like half her body size. But all right, let's get your little happy burrito self. I need a actual tattoo like wrap. I need to either make one or I need to Mercury DMM2. Excuse me, mamas. I need a. Thank you. No, you're fine, girly.
I don't know. I just wanted to pet here.
Oh, you can pet him. That's fine. I just need to put in the code. First I gotta dry that area.
You got it on your hand.
Yeah, I'll have ink on my hands for the next few days. That is the one bad thing about tattooing is I stain. My entire hand is just coated in black, but it's fine.
But the top isn't.
I know.
And your
Don't jinx me though, because I still got tattoo 2 more. D M M 2. But yeah, one day, someday, maybe I will be the person having someone tattoo for me at show. You can pick her up, Sid. You can pick Cyrex up. There you go. Yep, just be very careful with her. Alright, let's see. It's okay. It's alright. Go ahead, pick Cyrex up. Yeah, we're in a closed room. It's not going to hurt anything. They're all girls in here. I don't have a single buck this time, which is weird because normally I have bucks. But they're all does in here, so I'm very, very hopeful that we will do well tomorrow. Normally I have a crap ton of bucks, and I'm okay with that, but just so happened I had does this time. And, you know, it's one of those things where if it had, like, yep, we have a girls this time. One of those things, when it comes down to it. If I can get away with just showing girls, it's fine. I have given myself a tattoo with my tattoo pen a few times, actually. It's a really, really bad habit I have. I always get at least one new dot. Yes, sir. I know, that's why you're taking her. She's perfect. Not all night, but, you know, if one gets out right now while you're petting Cyrax, it's not a big deal. Okay. All right. Yeah, it is. Uh, if I tattoo myself, like if I just put a dot, yeah, it'll wear off. Because normally I only do it for like a second. It's an accident. The ones in the ear, though, I prefer they didn't wear off, and I'm very meticulous of going over the spot and making sure it stays. So the hope is to get everything good to go. Yes, sir. What'd you do? You saw it. The bigger rabbits are always harder to tattoo, just because I don't have the best grip in the world at times. Hopefully, though. Good, I'm glad you're happy. Hmm. No, I need to pick up more hay and pellets for them before we leave tomorrow. They're in the barn, though. It's okay. No, they're not gonna starve. Mommy makes sure that they have food. Yeah. And your Mercury. I've always wondered if the numbering spray would numb your fingers. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't spray my fingers with the numbing spray. So I just, if I nick myself, I know. Yes, I do. If you what? Sure, babe. Of course, baby. Her friends are going to be there tomorrow, so she's very excited. I know. I know. Well, every time she's normally at show, she has to make friends. So she has pre-made friends there because they're friends that we hang out with. Okay, baby. Alright. Let's see how this one turned out. Alright, there we go. Get a little bit of rubbing alcohol there. Yes, baby. Yeah, Cookie's probably not happy right now. Probably. Okay, that D needs a little touching up. No biggie. Oh, okay. Alright, this one needs some touch up on the top of the M's and around the D, which no biggie. So no biggie. I normally try to get this done like a week before show. That way, if touching up needs done, I can do it like before the show, but it'll be mostly healed kind of moment. But I have been lazy. Yes, baby girl. Mm-hmm. Yes, baby. Child, stop kicking. There we go. Got a few little updates to make on this. And we have one more. See what, baby? Yeah. I would be absolutely happy if I got any kind of awards tomorrow. Honorable mentions good too. Alright, almost done with the C again. Maybe. What, mamas? Well, you kind of make them relative, baby, so it's relative to size. Alright, let's get a nice dry one here, and I will show y'all how the ear looks.
My name's Sydney.
Yeah, your name's Sydney. I don't know, do they? Sometimes I call you names. Alright, there we go, Mercury. Yep.
What's that blue dot for?
Hmm.
What's that for?
Let's go hold the ink. Mm-hmm. Alright.
Oh,
Let's see if I can get this a little better on camera here. Get some nice squishy. And the burrito bun. Ta-da! Oh, don't eat that. Mercury. This is my bun. She eats everything.
you're rid of juice.
Silly little goose. She has an eye boogie I don't like. There we go. The smallest eye boogie, but I don't like it anyway. And then I gotta trim their nails tomorrow because I always trim right before we go on table. Oh, you left them open. All right, one more tattoo to go for the piece de resistance, Miss Cookie. Cookie.
Gotta be the last one.
Uh huh. Oh, you're still petting them? I thought you just had the cage open for fun. All right, I'm gonna grab Miss Cookie out of here. She'll be our last tattoo for the night. Hey, Cookie. Yeah. Come here. Oh, it's okay. She's just going to learn to not be nervous because I'm just going to take the top off and grab her that way. Yep. Yep. All right. So for those of you who are asking about my Champagne d'Argent, and before anyone's on here like, that is not a Champagne d'Argent. I promise this is a Champagne d'Argent. This is a baby. Oh, she's also my wild child apparently tonight. Come here, Cookies. Come here, Mama. Hey, shh. There we go. But this is my Champagne d'Argent. She's a junior. She is not having it tonight. She did not like that I took her out of that cage. It's okay, Mama. It's okay. We will burrito you. It'll be like a nice little. Yeah. There we go. I don't know if y'all have ever actually seen me work with a bunny that was not happy about being handled. But that's how I deal with it. Very easy. But yeah, this is my Champagne d'Argent dough. Her name is Cookie. Yeah, it's hard to see on camera, but she does have some silvering coming in. But she is a baby, so she's not all the way silvered yet. That should be happening within the next few months. She is huge. Hello, King of Beasts. How are you doing? Doesn't it, though? So I'm going to let that juice calm down on Cookie. But yeah, so for those of you who don't yet know, this is Cookie. She's my Champagne. I've said this a few times already. She's a little crazy right now because she's a baby and she's not used to me doing nonsense like this. She's the only good thing Belle left behind before I ate her. But I'm really excited to take her tomorrow. Her type is absolutely fantastic.
I'm so excited whenever it's a bunny's first time that we have.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for whenever.
She has hay residue on her face.
Wait, so she's just a baby. This gonna be her first time?
No. Who, Daisy or Cookie?
And how are them that we're gonna bring?
Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. Well, everyone in here are babies, baby. They're not gonna have babies for a little bit. The ones that are gonna have babies are out in the barn. So next week is Vanessa and one.
What?
The little black doe.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
What's this for?
The incubator.
Why are you on your bookshelf?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. Do you want to put Cyrax into your purple container?
Sorry?
Your bunny you're showing tomorrow, the brown and white. Well, yeah, because it's your container. Of course, you're the one who picked it out. I have ink all over my hands. I need to rub my eye. Keep the hay brick in there. She has hay in there already. Here you go. I gotta go grab the bowls out of the barn here. Try again. Yeah, I gotta trim her nails yet, baby. That's it. Now wrap under her belly, and then pull her up to your chest, just like you pick up Gigi. Good job. Okay. Yeah, just make sure she doesn't chew on anything, okay? Alright, so that should be enough time for Miss Cookie's ear to be chilled out. Hopefully we don't act up here. Yes, she did. Alright, dry that out a little bit because I know the numb. Are we gonna fall asleep? That's a good thing. I like when we fall asleep. It's a little dirty, girly. Get some dirt in your ears. You gotta clean those more often. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Alright, so this one's gonna be EMC2. Yeah, she's a little scared right now, buddy, okay? So be nice to her. Last rabbit of the night. Yeah. Okay, it's the last rabbit of the night. Then I can get everything else ready. I'll get my everything packed, everything ready to go. You ate all the pizza. You ate all the pizza. Okay. If you say so. You ate all the pizza, but okay. Miss Cookie is a good girl, is a happy girl. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Alright. I'm hoping that numbing gel is good to go. And then we will get Miss Cookie taken care of. Uh-huh. Let's see how Miss Cookie handles things. She doesn't. Oh. Doing fantastic, Cookie. See, this is the kind of experience I'm used to with Cookie, is the calm Cookie, not the I hate the world Cookie. Cyrax? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Good job, bud. Be gentle with her, okay? Alright, there's D. Why do I feel like my ink is running low or drying up? Oh, it's because I have a film on the top. There we go. Just had to dip that in real quick. Alright, there's one leg of an M. I had a trippy moment there for a second. I was trying to figure out why there wasn't a second M, just because I just touched Mercury, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, why is there a C on that area? Well, her name is Cookie, that's why. It was really trippy there for a second, though. Yes, baby girl. Okay. She wants to get into that cage right there, Sid. Careful. Be gentle. Remember, she's just a baby. So she gets scared, okay? okay. It's not a big deal. She's not a dog. She's not gonna chew it. It's alright. Okay, baby. Alright, just gotta finish this too. Then I can do my first rinse. There we go. Oh, is she? Because she's getting used to it. Alright, first rinse on Cookie's ear with a lot of ink. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, this one's good enough to where I probably wouldn't need to do a second run through. Ooh, the best for last. Am I gonna do a second run through though? Oh, you bet your bottom I am. Just because, well, I always do a second run through. Just because it's like, okay, touch up, crisp, clean kind of moment. She's almost there. And then I'll show you all how it is, and we'll close up shop for the night. Battery low. Thank you, headphone. Yes, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Finito. Yeah. Alright. Cookie is done. Cookie's like, let me out of the towel, woman. Alright. Let's see if Cookie's gonna behave long enough for me to show you all that tattoo. And ta-da! Look how nice it turned out. Oh, she's so pretty. Alright. Hi, Cookie. How are you doing, lovely girl? Yeah, it's way too small to be a little bigger. Alright, that is the last rabbit that I needed to tattoo. And, well, it is about time that I got her to bed. And I got the rest of the hooligans to bed so I can get ready for tomorrow's show. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me to do some tattooing. I apologize to anyone who was here earlier during my debacle with the batteries. I apologize for that. Good job. Go ahead and shut the door for her. But thank y'all so much for sticking out with me. I had fun on this live. I cannot wait to tell y'all how I do tomorrow. Again, I'm going to try to vlog and get a whole bunch of stuff and information on it. So thank y'all. Yes, it's fine. Leave her. Don't stress her out too much, okay? I'm going to go ahead and close this out now. I'm going to get my tattoo area cleaned up. And wish me luck for tomorrow because I am nervous. I am nervous. So I'll see y'all on the next one. And I'm going to awkwardly press that exit button. Bye.